everybody, Riley here and Jemima. Don't forget to say hello to Jemima. Now, as readers, we've all encountered those people, non-readers normally, who say things that are a little bit annoying and sometimes, to be honest, downright rude. So today I'm going to talk about the annoying things that non-readers say to us and how we should respond. The one that really gets my goat is, "I don't have time to read." Now, this seemingly innocuous sentence is not as innocent as it seems. By saying that you don't have time to read suggests that readers don't have a full life. They don't have a real job and a family and friends and a social life, when actually we have all that as well. Everybody's got a bit of free time and everybody chooses what to do with that time, whether it be sleeping, watching TV, collecting stamps, playing chess or reading. It's up to you. There's no reason to judge. So the next time somebody comes up to you and says, "Oh, good for you, I don't have time to read," you should reply with, "It's a shame you've still got time to breathe." Or if you're looking to be a little bit more diplomatic, you could say, "Well, you could go online. There are plenty of resources to help you develop your time management skills." Readers are antisocial is another annoying thing that non-readers sometimes say, as though we're all sort of little midgets sat in the corner reading all the time, which we're not. Well, I am a bit of a midget and I do sit in the corner reading, but that's not all I do. The huge community of readers, writers, book lovers, bookworms online alone should be proof enough that readers are not, in fact, antisocial. So the next time a non-reader says to you, "Readers are antisocial," you should reply with, "No, it's just you we don't like." I've had non-readers say to me, "Why don't you join the real world?" Well, you know what, a lot of our books are based in the real world, but even for those that aren't, we like a bit of escapism, just like you do when you watch the telly or when you watch a film. So the next time a non-reader says to you, "Why don't you join the real world?" you can reply with, "Because it's got you in it." I love talking about reading, and I love it when somebody asks me what I'm reading, and then I can share with them my excitement, my passion for that book. But what really gets my goat is when they ask me whilst I'm actually reading. To make matters worse, when they're asking, they're not normally even interested in what you're reading. They just want somebody to talk to. But do you know what? I don't want to talk to you. I want to read. That's why I'm sat here with my book and not talking to you. So the next time somebody asks, "What you reading?" whilst you're reading, you could reply with, "Well, it's a book about how to kill people who interrupt readers." Or, my preferred method is to just ignore them because their action, their rude action, does not deserve a response. There is some scientific evidence to suggest that reading makes you smarter, but when a non-reader says to me, "Oh, you're a reader, are you? Oh, you must be too smart to talk to me then," I get really annoyed because it implies that I think that when actually I don't. I have no preconceived ideas about your intelligence level, but the fact that you said that suggests that you do. For that reason, when you say to me, "Oh, you're a reader, you must be too smart to talk to me," my reply will always be, "Yeah, I guess I must be." I find it so funny when a non-reader says, "What are you, some kind of nerd?" as though it's a bad thing. I mean, come on, nerd pride. I love being a nerd and it's certainly not a bad thing. So when you ask me, "What are you, some kind of nerd?" I'm going to reply, "Yes, a thoroughbred nerd." We all look at the things that we like on the internet. We read the blogs that we enjoy. We follow the Instagrammers who have got similar passions to us. When somebody says, "Well, you've got an Instagram or a blog dedicated just to books, don't you think that's a bit boring?" I'm baffled, because no, if I thought it was boring, I wouldn't be doing it. So if you ever ask me that, my reply to you will be, "Well, you've got an Instagram dedicated to your face, don't you think that's a bit boring?" Enough with the selfies already, people. Unless you've changed dramatically, then I don't mind seeing a selfie. When a non-reader says, "I did enough reading in school, thank you very much," my reply will be, clearly you didn't. When somebody says to me, "All that reading will destroy your eyes," I want to A, see the scientific evidence for that claim, B, know why that's different from watching the television or driving or any focused viewing, and C, I want to say, well good, I won't have to look at your ugly mug anymore. I don't know about you, but I spend a lot of money on books. My husband has too much money. And I buy books when I don't need to. I just want more. I'm a book hoarder. I can't stop myself. And I certainly haven't read all the books that I've bought in the past. But one of the annoying things that non-readers say is, "Do you really need to buy more books? Have you even read the ones you already own?" Well, no, I haven't read them, and yes, I do need to buy them, because I want to. And my reply to you will be, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Detective Inspector Book Police. I am an adult, and if I want to spend my entire salary on books that I'm probably not going to read because I'll do exactly the same next month, whilst eating bugs off the ground because I am too poor to now buy food, I can. It's my choice." That's the point. When somebody says to me, "Oh, I don't want to clutter up my house with books," I'm completely baffled. I mean, books are not clutter, they're beautiful. Look, how could you not love that? It makes brilliant decor. So if you say to me, "I don't want to clutter up my house with books," my reply will be, "I always did think you had bad taste." Sometimes a non-reader will say to me, "Haven't you got anything better to do?" Well, do you know what? No, I am doing this because I like doing it. What's it got to do with you? So if you ever say to me, "Haven't you got anything better to do?" I will say to you, "Like what? Talking to idiots like you?" Oh, you must have been such a nerd in school. There's that word again. I love being a nerd. But if a non-reader says that to me, my answer will be, "Unlike you, clearly." The thing about bookworms is that we love books. That much is clear. It's obvious, right? It's in the title. But we do like other things too, like TV shows and films and Netflix and going shopping and playing sports and all different types of things. So when a non-reader says to me, "Do you hate Netflix or TV then?" my answer will always be, "No, I do like to dumb it down sometimes." Not, of course, because I believe these mediums are dumber than books, but because if you're rude to me, I will most certainly be rude back to you. And the last one on our list today is, "Oh yeah, I've seen the film of that, it's brilliant, I know everything there is to know about it." When they haven't read the book, they haven't read the articles, they don't know all the information about it. They're not, in truth, a fangirl or a fanboy. Of course, let's not be discriminatory. So if somebody says that to me, my answer will be, "Yeah, I can see how pictures are better suited to you than words." Just a little disclaimer here, I am generally not a rude person, but if you are rude to me, I will be rude back to you. And if you're a non-reader who has happened to somehow stumble upon this video, then think next time when you're talking to a book lover.